What's up, everybody? Welcome to Diamond Owl Reactions. I'm your host, Paper Chase, and I brought a guest with me today.
I'm JR Tycoon, the host with the most.
The host with the most. That's right, man. And we've been doing a couple reactions today, and we've been having a good time. And, I don't know why this one came into my mind, but today we're going to be reacting to Bruce Hornsby and The Range, The Way It Is. And you haven't heard this song, right?
I don't think so. It sounds familiar, but I don't think so. It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't register. It might have came across the radio station maybe a couple times, but I don't know. I'm gonna have to hear it again. You're gonna have to play it for me again. I'm out there like that, so you have to play it for me.
All right. Well, let's not waste any time. Let's jump into it. Let's see. There is a big song that used this as a sample in it, and I want to see if you know it. You're probably gonna know what it is, but you might not. So let's get into it. We'll see. Let's have a good time. Do you have a guess already?
Oh,
It's like one of those. It's like right on the tip of your tongue, huh?
because what's the N word that they say? Not the other N word, but the other N word that takes you back.
Nostalgia.
Yeah, that's what it does.
Okay.
I didn't want to say the N word. You know what I'm saying? There's a couple of them out there. I'm not gonna say any N words.
You're like, what's the N word? I'm like, bro, you fucking know what the N word is, bro. The nostalgia.
But yeah, I recognize it though. That's fly though.
Man in silk suit hurries by as he catches the poor old lady's eyes. Just for fun, he says, get a job. That's just the way it is. Some things will never change. That's just the way it is. Ah, but don't you believe them? Think that way. Did you really think about it before you made the rules? You said so. That's just the way it is. Some things will never change. That's just the way it is. Oh, but don't you believe that?
All right. First thoughts.
Tupac. Tupac.
There you go. There you go.
Oh man, I can't believe Tupac sampled that. and changed it so much with the 808s behind it and all that and added that flair to it.
Mhm.
It's already a great song, but then he added that greatness to the hip hop with it and blessed us with their greatness. You know what I'm saying? For the young guys out there that can go back and research and find out, like, oh, okay, that's where it came from. Like, that's pretty neat to know that that's where it came from. You know, and the message through this song is basically the same thing. Both songs are deep. Yeah,
Absolutely. You know, I love the message. And the first time I reacted to this, I was like blown away because I was like, I was really familiar with Changes by Tupac, and I was like, damn, like this is where it came from. And then the more I listen to this song, it's like, man, like this song is just beautifully written. And I got a shout out to Bruce Hornsby. And that this song inspired so many people, like changing so many people back in their time.
Yeah.
And then Tupac probably heard it and was like, damn, like this song has a fucking message to it. And that's what encouraged him to do it, you know, like.
And they both did a great job. Both are Hall of Famers. You know, they both did a great job.
Absolutely. All right, well, let's jump back into it.
Well, they passed a law in 64 to give those who ain't got a little more. But it only goes so far. Because the law don't change another's mind when all it sees at the hiring time is the line on the carbine. That's just the way it is. Some things will never change. That's just the way it is. That's just the way it is.
Well, there it is.
That was a major advertisement for that piano, though. They made sure they put that in, like, hey, we're going to flash our piano like 16 times.
Like the close-up shot of him, like.
Yeah, we going to get your fingers, but we also going to get our piano, too.
That's so true. Yeah, man, I feel like this is one of those songs that's just so ahead of the time, because, like, I don't even know when that came out, like.
I couldn't tell you. I could probably try to rough guess it, and it had to be like 70s, 80s.
Yeah, for sure. Within the 70s and 80s, for sure. I feel like it's like ahead of its time though, because not a lot of people were writing like music at that time, where it was like, you know, like I wouldn't even say like protesting, but like it's like, you know, labeling like all the issues with just like the issues that are going on in society.
It was very rare because they would attack you for that. You know, back then, like it could render your career. You know, you're taking a chance, stepping out, speaking up for change. You know, because a lot of people didn't want change back then, and it was mainly the South fighting everybody. You know, me being from the South, it was very racially strict down there, you know, so even when I was growing up, it was still racially strict, and I'm pretty sure when that song was made, that's what was going on. They were still fighting for equality in the South and in other parts of the United States and in other parts of the world, you know, because these songs reached the world, you know.
Absolutely. Yeah, so it was in 1986, so it's a little bit later than I thought.
That's the year Drake was born.
There you go.
And a couple other guys. I just know Drake was the bigger one out of the 86 babies.
Okay.
He's the biggest one out of 86.
So that'd make him Drake's 40?
Hey, you didn't hear it from me.
That's crazy. But
you hear it from me.
But you know, like I will take what I said before back, because I know there was some artists doing this, like this type of music, but you know, like I know like Michael Jackson was really big on, you know, like bringing the world together, like, you know, like everybody matters type of shit. But it's very, I guess it just wasn't as like popularized. And this song was like deep with it too. It wasn't just like, all right, guys, everybody hold hands, black and white, we all matter. It was like this was more of like the real issues of like what's going on with like,
That's what I felt from it.
Get it, like people like struggling for a job and they can't get a job because they don't have any money. They're in a situation like where it's
same thing going on in today's society with the youth right now. Anybody under 25, it's hard to find a job with no experience really.
And then it's like saying, like this person, nobody will even hire him because they're struggling. And then, the guy walks by him and is like, get a job. And it's like, they're trying to get a job.
I'm trying to get a job. I just came from an interview that I didn't get because they're interviewing other people. So they just didn't hire me on the spot. I got to wait till they get through this list of people that choose me, hopefully, and that's just like when anything, like, with me coming here, trying to partner up with you guys. Y'all gotta judge me and make sure that I fit the part that y'all want me to play. That way we can go get this money and do big things together with these reaction videos because I like reacting.
And just to go back real quick, like I'm raising a young child right now. I have a 6-year-old daughter, and I'm trying to teach her. Like it's she's been raised in like a really we're in the middle of recording. 1 second. But she's been raised in a very like privileged life. Like, you know what I mean? Like we've given her everything she wants. Like we live in a really nice neighborhood. Like she's a spoiled little girl for sure, and we're trying to teach her the balance of like, what the other side of life is like, and like she like was like ask me questions to see like a homeless person and be like, well, like why don't they go get a job? And I'm like, well, that's what a lot of people question, but there's a lot of things that go into that, like, and it's systematic too, like they might have been set up for failure, whatever. There's so much that goes into it, and it's like this song just expresses that perfectly, like the way it is. This is how it is, but like also
try not to judge.
Yeah, and also like don't believe that means you can't get out of it.
Exactly, and that was the main thing that he was pushing. Like you can change your situation. It'll be tough. But you can change the situation. It doesn't have to stay the way it is.
Exactly. I think that's the message of the song. And thank you guys for watching. We really enjoyed this one. If you had a good time, make sure you drop a like. And if you want to join us on our journey of discovering amazing music, bringing on guests to watch with us, hit that subscribe button. And also, I'm going to link his stuff down in the details. So go give JR a follow. And anything else?
I got an album coming out July 17th. Thank you.
There you go. All right. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.